Imagine waking up tomorrow with $1 million in your bank account. Would you stay rich? Most people immediately answer, yes. But history tells a different story. Many people who suddenly come into large amounts of money eventually lose it because they never change the way they think about money. So maybe becoming rich isn't just about having money. Maybe it's about knowing something that most people never learn. Because the truth is, the wealthy don't simply have more money. They think about money differently. And today, David is going to show you the biggest difference between how wealthy people think and how everyone else thinks. By the end of this video, you'll understand why two people can earn the exact same income but end up with completely different financial futures. And one of these lessons could completely change the way you think about money forever. Welcome to Finext Wealth. Hey, we don't chase hype or get-rich-quick schemes. We break down how money really works using real numbers, financial storytelling, and timeless wealth-building principles. If that's the kind of content you enjoy, subscribe and join the Finext Wealth community. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's begin. Most people believe money solves problems. The wealthy believe money creates opportunities. Those ideas sound similar, but they are completely different. Imagine two people each receive a $10,000 bonus. The first person upgrades their lifestyle. A new phone, a nicer vacation, better furniture. The second person invests the money into something that has the potential to grow over time. 5 years later, one has memories. The other has an asset that may continue creating value. David wants you to remember one simple question. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" ask yourself, "What can this money become?" That single question changes everything. Here's something that surprises many people. A high income doesn't automatically create wealth. There are people with impressive salaries who still struggle financially. At the same time, there are ordinary workers who quietly build wealth over decades. Why? Because wealth isn't determined only by how much you earn. It's determined by what you keep, how consistently you invest, and how long your money continues working for you. Income gives you options. Investing builds wealth. Now let's talk about something the rich value more than money. Time. Most people spend their time trying to earn more money. The wealthy spend their money trying to gain more time. Money can be earned again. Time cannot. That's why wealthy people constantly ask questions like, "Can I automate this? Can someone else handle this task? Can this investment continue producing returns while I focus on something else?" Their goal isn't simply to work harder. Their goal is to build systems that continue creating value long after the work is finished. Another lesson David wants you to remember is this. The wealthy usually buy assets before they buy luxuries. When many people get a raise, they immediately increase their spending. A bigger house, a newer car, luxury clothes, expensive gadgets. The wealthy often do the opposite. They buy investments first. Businesses, index funds, rental properties, dividend-paying investments. Assets create income. Income pays for luxuries, not the other way around. Now imagine investing $500 every month. Not for 1 year, not for 5 years, but for 30 years. The most powerful part isn't simply the amount you invest. It's when your investment earnings begin earning their own returns. That's the power of compound growth. In the beginning, progress feels slow. Sometimes it even feels like nothing is happening. But over long periods, compound growth can become incredibly powerful. Many people quit too early because they expect fast results. The wealthy understand that patience is one of the greatest financial advantages anyone can have. Here's another difference. The rich learn before they earn. David has noticed that successful people constantly invest in knowledge. Books, skills, business, investing, taxes, negotiation, leadership, financial history. Because every new skill increases the likelihood of making better decisions. Knowledge compounds just like money. The more you learn, the better your decisions become. And better decisions often lead to better financial outcomes. Perhaps the biggest difference of all, the wealthy think in decades. Most people ask, "What can I afford today?" The wealthy ask, "Where will this decision put me 20 years from now?" That one habit changes almost everything. Short-term thinking encourages spending. Long-term thinking encourages investing. When you begin making decisions that benefit your future self instead of satisfying today's emotions, your financial life starts moving in a completely different direction. So, what do the rich know that most people never learn? They understand that money is a tool, not the destination. They know wealth is built through patience, consistency, good decisions, continuous learning, and time. They focus on building assets before increasing their lifestyle. They invest in knowledge before chasing status. And they allow time to become their greatest financial partner. The good news is, none of these lessons requires you to be born into wealth. Anyone can begin applying these principles, starting today. Before you go, David has one question for you. Which lesson changed the way you think about money the most? Let us know in the comments. Your answer might help someone else see money differently. If you found value in this video, subscribe to Finext Wealth and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson on building lasting wealth through smart financial thinking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.